We gotta love having packages through the mail. Now, what's in here will make this tool look a bit funny, but I'll explain why I've done it to begin a bit later on, shall we say. Just ignore the sound of this thing. It is warm and muggy here today, so we are going to be giving this Makita SDS a once over and a repair. And yeah, all I can say is this thing has been through hell and back. Like I say, this is heavily used, and nothing's gone wrong apart from one thing, and we're going to get onto that in a little bit. So this drill was manufactured in 2011, is when I brought it as well, as you can just make out there, and it's still being used today. The model number of this thing is BHB202. Took me a while to find that out because it was all, well, you can see there's nothing really left of it. Cosmetically it looks battered, but mechanically not a problem. So it's even got its original battery it came with, but the issue we've got is you can't, not really meant to do that. So yeah, as you can see, the ledge that the batteries clip into have broke. It was an accident. It was up a ladder and I accidentally knocked it off, and it fell probably about 2 or 3 meters up, so probably from up there to the floor. And yeah, the impact wasn't that nice on it. It landed battery side, so this end took the brunt of the impact. So well, you can see the damage there, look. But yeah, so we'll get this swapped out, and we'll give this thing a once over. This drill came as a set, so it came with this battery and another one, which I've still got, but the other battery unfortunately fell in a puddle, but sunny side down, and what had happened was it fried the PCB that's in this, or in these batteries shall we say, and I managed to recover it, but it is a bit intermittent on when it decides to work in power tools. So it just really is the radio battery, to be fair, and they're still going strong 12 years later. This is the original one that came with it. Came with 2 batteries, a fast charger, the drill and a carry case, which we've still got too. Not here, it's at my parents'. Dad's using it to store some of his stuff. And yeah, this thing has smoked, well, been smoked 3 times as it were. Not like pouring smoke, but smoke had come out of it, as it were. And like I say, it's still going strong. To mention, this model is the 40th anniversary model, or colour scheme shall we say, when obviously Makita was celebrating their 40th anniversary. This colour scheme is now quite popular with these and the mains and 110 versions of these. You can get green ones. Like I say, I think they done a couple that were pink for cancer research, but don't quote us on it. I do remember seeing some Makita stuff. It might have been the 12 volt stuff that was pink. Could be wrong. Like I say, don't quote us on it. I could be imagining it, but yeah. So the newer models, well, the newer ones of these are not built as good, and you could say, well, why would you bother repairing this thing? Why would you not get a new one? Well, the part cost us 15 quid including shipping, and why waste all of this for a bit of plastic because there's nothing wrong? Oh yes, fair enough, I could sell the parts as spare, but the newer ones aren't built the same as these ones were. And the brushless ones, this is going off previous experiences, I've used them, you have no trigger control. It's either a little bit or full blast. You don't have the variable speed. They could have changed the design, but this is going off when I first used them, when they first came out. I could not get on with it chasing out, so I resorted back to this. I'm going to disconnect the brushes because we're going to take the gearbox out, Just have a looky. I need a different screwdriver. One moment. Right, try again. Using a half screwdriver to undo a big screw. Right, so let's see what we've got. Like I say, this is 12 years of grief. What have we got? My sausage fingers won't fit in the hole very well. Come on, here you come. Okay, it's a bit discoloured. Like I say, this thing has seen some current. Let's have a looky. What's the brushes looking like? So this is on the, I'm going to assume this is on the positive side. Not bad, you can see some discoloration on there. So like I say, it has gotten very warm. As you can see, the copper fly lead there, it's discoloured here. I've seen some current. The commutator, or the armature, doesn't look too horrendous. One thing I will say is though, put the brushes onto what side done what, so you got an idea. This one again looks like it has gotten warm. If I can get it out, that is. There we go. Let's have a looky. Again, yeah, this one's seen some current as well. It's not been too bad. Bit of pitting on there. Again, got loads of life left in it still, considering. Oh. But yeah, the armature, I don't know if you can see it very well, doesn't look too bad. I might clean it up before I put it back in. Just give it a little bit of a rub down. Thing to note is when you want to split the casing, this clamshells, but you have to take the gearbox off first. Now that's why I've took the brushes out. Not only just to have a look, but if you pull the thing out and the brushes go through, you can't get it back in. That's it. So to undo it, you've got 4 screws, 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top, and they're the longest screws out the lot because the rest of the screws in this part are all the same. One thing to note is the magnets are very strong. As you can see, there's been a lot of iron shrapnel in the dust from chasing out, drilling stuff and whatever, but it doesn't look too bad. The case is absolutely minging from all the dust build up. But yeah, to get this off, it will be a bit tight because there's a seal around the side, but you just got to give it a little wiggle and a pull and it comes off as like this. And then, considering I had smoke coming out of this, the windings actually look in very good nick, to be fair, to be honest. Like I say, I'm going to clean the commutator up, or the armature, shall we say. Yeah, because it is very well used, as you can see. So yeah, I'll clean her up a bit, but yeah, not really much damage on the old windings really. So goes to show how heavily geared down this thing is. So bearings are alright, nice and smooth still. Sealed for life, ball bearings. There's quite a lot of iron files on this, I will admit. But yeah, no play on it whatsoever. It's actually really good nick. You can actually see the balancing on it. Nice. Now, to split the case, you got to take the battery holder apart, and it just clamshells off 2 screws. If you can do it one-handed, it clamshells like that. We'll take the screws out like that and put them in our dish. Well, that's going to get replaced anyway, and then that's that. As you can see, that's what colour it was before, and then that's what colour it is now. So yeah, it's quite dirty. So there you go. We'll put that up there for a minute, and then to split the rest of this, you just put your hand in there and just give it a prise apart, and that is it. We are in. Not bad at all, I must say. Everything on this can be replaced. Everything. And that's what I like about manufacturers now. They give you an option to repair stuff rather than just throw it away. And I think that's a good move on my behalf, if you know what I mean, in my mind. If you can fix it, fix it. If not, then recycle it. Then you could argue, well, it's probably got your money's worth out of it, move on. Well, no, I'm stubborn like that. So, yeah. So you can look online and you can get a whole breakdown, well, an exploded view of everything, and you look up the number online and then you can buy it. And it's not that expensive, to be fair. For example, I've got this brushless impact driver, which is very battered. It needs a new gearbox, and I'm getting a price for that at the minute, because what's happened is the anvil, the bearing of the side's collapsed, and it just thinks it's on a screw and starts impacting, and the front don't even move. So yeah, I mean, I've tried looking for a spares unit on eBay that has a good gearbox, but you just don't find them. And the gearbox is, looking at it, I'm looking at about 35 to 36 quid, fully assembled and everything. All I've got to do is just split it, put it in and swap it. So, but I'll find out a price. I'm more than likely will go with it, because that thing is on steroids. It's ridiculously fast. Puts my walkie to its through its paces. Not the new ones, but the ones that, well, the ones that were made when this thing was made, because to be fair, they're both the same, just different badges. They've got the same motor. Gearbox might be a little bit different, but they've got the same motor. A lot of you will probably go, no, that's not true. It is. It is true. Believe it if you want, or be in denial. Your choice. We all got our own brands. We all have our own thingamajigs, if you know what I mean. We'll have our own preferences. So wondering, this is the company I got the spare parts from. Now, reasonably priced. They are very good price, to be fair. They're not sponsoring this video in any way whatsoever. This is just my honest opinion. And yeah, got here in 3 days, considering. Royal Mail, not bad. Notice that this might look a bit off, but trust me on this one, I'm not really fussed what colour it is, as long as the thing works. It's green! But yeah. Oh, it's BHR 202. I do apologise for that. My apologies, it's an R. I thought it was BHP. BHB. So it's BH Bravo Hector Romeo. So, yeah. Cool. Right, let's get it fitted. To put these on is quite simple. You put... Oh, I've got to take the old gasket off. And put it on the new one, actually. I forgot to mention that. So, that goes on... I might have it the wrong way around. Yes, I do. I don't. What side's got what? It's this side, I think. Hold on. I've got the gasket on, or the shock absorber. It's the springy, the big bit on the top, or the wider bit, and the smaller bit on the bottom. And then you just go where the skid marks are, which is like that. So this middle bit here goes in here, like so, like that. And then the other one, I've just got to peel the thing off the other one. We've got the shock absorber on it, and then you've got this little blank thing here, which, if I can do it one-handed, goes in that slot there at the bottom. Goes in that slot there like that. And then give it a wiggle and squeeze her up. And jobs are good. 2 screws, job done. Give it a whirl. We'll do it one-handed, that is. No more falling out! Get in! Right, let's give her a buzz. Yeah, boy. Sweet as. Oh, the brakes a bit intermittent as well. Sweet. Now, I must admit, I knew it was going to be green when I brought it. Well, because I've seen it online. And the reason why I went for green is because I want to stand out. That's why. But yeah, love an easy fix. Coolio. At least I won't have to keep holding the battery in when I'm chasing out and stuff. Sweet. And then for this one, that can go in for recycling once I strip all the rubber off it. An idea on how didn't have much life left in it. That is so loose. But if I tried, yeah, didn't have much life left in it. Right, so that's a nice easy fix. Shame it was long-winded, but I can say that has lasted very well, and maybe it's got a few more years left to come. Hopefully. I've definitely got my money's worth. I think it was about 200 to 220 for this 2 batteries and a fast charger. Can't complain. Definitely got my money's worth out of it. So hope it kind of helps. I know it looks kind of weird. I'm aware of that, and I kind of want to go at that anyway. So yeah. Right, that'll do for this one. Ciao for now.